On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be first down, Arizona.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Come on, set, go!
Look into the air here. And that throw just too high for him. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pass play now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second and 10 now. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he crosses midfield before going out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. Working quickly here. Here's Ritter. St. Brown there to bring it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. There's an injury out there after the play, and that's Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's being looked at by the medical staff. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Coming right is Gibbs. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll come up first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Gibbs will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
60 bison, 60 bison.
He finds him right side.
Ready up.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
He'll try to do it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. From his own end zone, here we go. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They give on 2nd to Benson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll try and throw it here. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Set, go.
He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. From the 31. Taken in by Harrison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ready, set.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Hup.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown! When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Read. 69. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Man in motion here. Third down run by Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go now.
Ritter looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Gibbs now from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for him here. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Laporta with the grab. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 8. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Ritter. Finds Laporta. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here. Ritter to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 34-yard line. Here we go, sack. Cowboy 80. 7-5.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. Dragon 60. Set go.
From the 34. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ready.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19 Lions. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
First throw for the backup now. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals driving ahead. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give them a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Go.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's grabbed inside the 30. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 1-score game before halftime. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Panthers 60. Panthers 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Ritter. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they had that one contained right at the line. Play made by Deron Payne. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go play action on first. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Now looking to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line for second down.
Go!
He's going to throw this one. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Come on, set!
They'll throw on first. Benson's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go! Ready?
Here's second and 11. He's got Harrison. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These T coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Cardinals tie this game up. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Offense in the hurry up here. Throw on 3rd down. Brought in right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go. 700, 700. 79 Broncos. Go.
Ritter setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Sack. Track 60. 19 Lions. Face pass. Check smash.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is to throw on second down. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cowboy in.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. This is complete to Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Putting a receiver in motion. Running it with David Montgomery. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Ritter to throw. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Ritter. Laporta with the grab.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Ritter looking to throw. Drops. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw on 3rd and long. This one's caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, check that. Come on, set. Hut.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready? Last thing, 19. Come 19. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. He's got him. That's McBride. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Okay,
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Check smash.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they wrap him up after a short push to the 42. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcat. 19 tight. Set go.
Back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terry on Arnold has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go now. Hurt.
They've got a man in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Ritter. He finds Laporta. He's still going at the 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Another one for Gibbs. Jukes out a one-stop. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Hawk 70. Shot alert. 7 Pirates. Street. Ready.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco.
This is Montgomery running right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Lions only up by a few. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. He's on the move. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he is to throw. Taken in by Harrison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Gets this one to Harrison. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready?
Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
They'll run. It's Benson. And he'll go down here at the 16. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Take over.
He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ready up.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. Got it. Ready?
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Option play they give to Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. This will be a nice win for the Lions, who draw closer to it as they take a knee. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Passport stat, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon'
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride to the
can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, have the lights on us. Fires to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tides fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She breaks into me like an athlete. She sit with the G's, cause she know it. Eyes on the prize, just to see how far I go, yeah. Shooting star, yeah, all over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go, yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.